Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the San Francisco 49ers and the Houston Texans. Here's Thomas Morstead out for the opening kick. And away we go from NRG Stadium. Here's Tremon Smith with the return. Things going well so far. A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Now begin with a run by Mixon. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
It's Mixon on second down. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. That's caught for the first. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll get 18 yards there. And it sets up a Houston first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
He tucks it and takes off. And this makes it to around the 43-yard line. That one stopped by Upton Stout.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Second and 6 now. Escapes the pocket. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Here they come. This is third and 5. Shotgun now for Stroud. And he can't escape. He goes down. A flag, though, down with him. Let's see. Did somebody hold up front, or is this marker going to wipe away that great sack? First and 10 for him now, following the penalty. Running it after the penalty. This one's going a long way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. That one intended for Joe Mixon. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Here he is on third and long. On the move, headed right. Connects downfield, on target to Dell. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
From the red zone now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
evades the pocket. And Stroud gets him the first with a slide down at the end of it.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
Headed out right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroyed that play, they destroyed drives. Well done, defense.
Mixon. And he's in for the touchdown. The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Purdy throwing here to start. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. This gets forward to around the 29. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Dukes out of one stop. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of him.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Wow, wide open here, complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
The loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the 11-yard line.
They will not get another playoff. We're at the end of 1. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're hoping to convert here on second and goal. They go to him again. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. 6 yards on that play, and now they've got third and goal from the 5. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers finish off their opening drive. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud off the play action. Escapes the pocket.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
All right.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Finds a seam down the middle. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
Man, look at the big fellas working their tails off up front. That offensive line gave the QB ample time. Unfortunately, just no completion to be found down the field.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. From the gun, Stroud. Escapes the pocket. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
3rd and just 2 to go. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. Running for it, Mixon. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. 1st down.
Nothing like a little suspense on 4th down over there on those sidelines as everyone waited to see just whether or not he got the 1st down. Some of these running backs, okay, they just have a nose, just have a feel for exactly what it takes to move those chains.
1st down, Stroud. Catch for Nico Collins. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
A give left side. Here's Mixon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the Niners' 10-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. And it's the Texans who have it 2nd and 9.
All right.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Here's Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. couldn't connect to a Tank Dell. And now a fourth down staring right at him. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. High percentage look for him here from the left hash.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give him the lead.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Niners take over on first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. From the gun, McCaffrey. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. First down, 30 to throw. Into the hands of Kittle. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. That one hits for 30. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see what they went with on third down. Again, it's Brock Purdy. He's got it inside the 10. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
At the 6-yard line.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. Still lined up at the 6. Here's second and goal. From the gun is Purdy. Has it in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Third and goal, they need 3 yards here. To the air again, Purdy. And got his man, that's a San Francisco touchdown! The 49ers take the lead just before halftime. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown! Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers take a 4-point lead.
14, Texans 10.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
35-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
18, what's up? Hey! Look at hot, look at hot.
Back to throw it. Chased out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. This is caught inside the 15. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Dallas Flowers now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First down throw by Purdy. Hits him on the in route. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Short pass brought in. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
Fits it through the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They'll come up first and 10.
And the 49er first down.
Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home outside.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
He's got it! And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
McCaffrey will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
I think I could see that sideline considering a challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
That goal line agonizingly close here. It's third and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers drive their lead to 11. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Here's Smith on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Texans to the line. First and 10.
What's that?
Shotgun now, first round. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
And the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Texans, first down. First and 10 at the 30.
First down throw by Stroud. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Stroud throwing here on first. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
First throw for the backup now. Schultz with the catch. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up a Houston first.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Try getting it to Nico Collins. So that brings up second down.
At the 20-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the 49ers take possession as he makes his fourth interception of our season.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
Throwing all the way to... Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And the Texans take over on his 5th interception of the season.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Forced that to his right. And he's forced that bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. Second and 3 now. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Mills to the air now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up second down. Throwing here, Mills. Finds him over the middle. This one's going to wind up less than a yard from that first down marker, Brock. Play gets it up to the 43. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Here we go, third and less than a yard. Again to Mixon up the middle. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be fourth now and less than a yard.
Third and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. That one's cut along the left sideline. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers make it a 3-score game in the fourth. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Mills to throw. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
I'll tell you what that deflection right there, Kate, tells me. That defense was following and reading the quarterback's eyes. Knew exactly where that throw was going. And it takes a little bit of intuition, a little bit of feel. He's able to get his hands on it and knock it out of bounds.
Second and 10 now. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So they're left facing third and long.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down.
Set. 70 line. Come back team. Come back team. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
Desperation time here. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
49ers to the line. First and 10.
Get set. Get set.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Gobbled up on the right side, that's Ayuk. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
Get set. Get set.
Now run, James. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
It's a loss of 1.
Still set up at the 9. It's second and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
Running back sent in motion. The gun is Purdy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that's your ult.
Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers put up even more points in a win. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. On his Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers continue piling onto this lead.
Texans 10.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Brings in the kick at the 9. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. So following the return, looks like somebody's shaken up. Trainers have to determine how severe this may be. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's Mills. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge? There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
He's going deep this time. He's got it deep downfield. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. This one's out to Noel, left side. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10. Now the give to Mixon. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
From the 18 on second down. The ball is loose. And it ends up out of bounds. A small loss on the play, but they do, importantly, keep possession. So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on third. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
You know those elite zone defenses in basketball, Kate, it just feels like they're everywhere, clogging up every passing lane. This quarterback, well, he felt the same thing when he dropped back, nowhere to go but for a sack.
Desperation time here on fourth. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Now about 19 yards on fourth down, and the call to go for it pays off considerably. They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And they sense it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans putting up points in a game decided. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. One after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans make it an 18-point game.
Texans 17.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Houston.